What's going on, guys? It's Raperio, coach of the Forest Green Snovers, and welcome to the week 3 battle of the PBE against the Metcalfe Brelooms. So if you haven't watched last week's battle, I really recommend you do, because I'm going to spoil the results in a second. 3, 2, 1. Okay, not like week 1 when I lost 6-0. This time I actually won with 4-0, which is great. I kinda choked on the end, but it wasn't too bad because I only lost one mon at that point, so all good. But now week 3, and I hope I can pull off a victory like that one, but we'll have to see. So if you go against the team of the opponent really quickly, he has Jirachi, really annoying with Serene Grace and stuff like Body Slam and Iron Heads and headbutt, getting those flinches and paralysis on you. Really annoying. Then there is Clefable, being tanky, not being able to be swept or stalled, either with Magic Guard preventing damage from stuff like Toxic, or with Unaware preventing extra damage from plus attack stats or something. Like when the extra drill is on the screen right now is +2 attack against an Unaware Clefable, it still acts as it still acts as neutral attack. So that's really annoying. And there's Vaporeon, really bulky Pokemon with stuff like Wish Passing, with Heal Bell, with Toxic, really annoying to go against. There is Nidoking, really scary with the combination of Sheer Force and Life Orb. With Sheer Force doing more, making it so you do more damage when a move has a secondary effect, and that secondary effect gets negated by that. And it's really scary paired with the Life Orb, because if you have something like Sludge Wave being able to poison the target, that effect gets removed because of Sheer Force, but the power is boosted, and the Life Orb gives another boost, and the Life Orb recoil damage is also removed because of Sheer Force, and it only works if there already was another secondary effect to be removed. So that's really scary. Then there is Bisharp, really annoying with the ability Defiant, raising its attack stat by 2 stages when its attack when one of his stats are lowered. So that's really annoying if I get something like Sticky Webs up, or if I get an Intimidate off on him, because with an Intimidate he will get +1 attack instead of -1 attack. Then there is Infernape, scary both physically and specially, and mixed as well, with setup like Source Dance and Nasty Plot, and priority on with fighting type moves, both special and physical, again with Mach Punch and Vacuum Wave. There is Miss Mages with Levitate, which can be annoying against some of my ground types. With Levitate, of course, being not being able to be hit by most ground type moves, but I'll come to that later. Then there is Noctowl, his only defogger on the team. I think there's also Licky Licky with Rapid Spin, but I'm not sure about that. But if you can get a Noctowl out of the way to prevent it from defogging, that will be nice. Then there is Zeraora, a really scary mon, really high speed stat and really high attack stat as well, with some decent coverage. Can be really annoying against stuff like our Aerodactyl if it outspeeds with something like a Scarf. Then there is Noivern, also a pretty fast mon, can be scary, but not the best Pokemon, hence why it isn't the highest tier. And finally there is Licky Licky, which can be bulky and can be easily hit super effectively because the normal typing, which makes it so only fighting type moves are super effective. So if we go on to our own team, you can see the first Pokemon is Excadrill, basically the same set as week 1, this time with some different stuff, although I do want to change one thing, because Mold Breaker, and I'll get to that later, because we have Chopo Berry for some fighting types like Bisharp, Infernape, or Zeraora with close combat, because if I potentially want to sweep with Rapid Spin, Source Dance, and I am kind of low HP, and for example, Inferno wants to go for a Mach Punch, I can take it better because of the Choco Berry. And then for my attacking moves, I have Iron Head and Earthquake, double stab, being able to hit, I think, everything at least neutrally. And that Earthquake Mold Breaker combination is handy for the Miss Mages, because he can predict, normally you would say, hey, I want to go for a ground type move against something like a Nidoking, but he switches to Miss Mages with Levitate. But my Mold Breaker prevents that, because this Pokemon moves and their effects ignore the abilities of other Pokemon, so Levitate won't work against my ground type moves. That's what I meant earlier. Although there is another thing I meant. And just this double stab is great. And then for my EV spread, really basic. EV spread really basic, but the speed just enough to outspeed, I think, the Nidoking. Then on to my second Pokemon. That is Kyurem Black. The set is kind of the same as last week, but this time I am running a special set and not a physical set. Because one Ice Beam is more reliable than Icicle Spear, although it did get 4 hits, basically winning me the game last time. But also it only gets special type, ground type moves, and ground type moves are really great against my opponent this week, especially with Terra Volt doing the same as Mold Breaker, so being able to hit that Miss Mages again. And then with Subroost and Leftovers, because this time Leftovers don't have you the boots because of the lack of rocks on his team. Then if he gets rocks up, I can go into my extra draw with Rapid Spin. And Speed Stat again to outspeed his fastest one below me. I think again that is Nidoking. Not sure about that. And the rest in special attack, of course, and HP. And then there is Mega Aerodactyl, also kind of a basic set, with Crunch, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Roost. Roost just to get some potential recovery, and against something like Zeraora, I can Roost up when he goes for an electric type move, removing my flying type, and then being able to tank some hits a bit better, I think. Not really sure about those goals. It could be that he still does more than 50%, but I have to look into that. And again, Speed Stat outspeeding the lowest one below me, this Aura, although it can run Scarf, which can be really annoying against my team, especially with some coverage that he gets, because he gets Grass Knot, and that's annoying for my Gastrodon, my fourth Pokemon, with a pretty bulky set, pretty standard, just almost max HP, max special defense, and with some special attack, this guarantees that can OHKO 0 defense, 0 special defense in Wyvern. So that's really cool with that Ice Beam. And Sticky Hold better than Storm Drain in this case, because he only has Vaporeon as water type Pokemon, and I don't think it is that scary. So I like Sticky Hold more in this case against potential knockoffs. Then there is my Galvantula with Focus Sash, probably my lead, and with Thunder Wave and only electric type moves. Oh, this a bit less, it does work a bit worse. It is a bit worse against Zeraora without Bug Buzz. I still like this more because potentially with the lead, I can go for a Thunder Wave, make sure I outspeed the Pokemon, and go for a Sticky Web. And I also have to focus dash to make sure that I survive the first turn. So this will probably be my lead. And with a really basic set, max speed, max special attack, and some in HP, but that's just to have the maximum potential of EVs used. And finally, there is my E-tier pick by Swoobat, and I hope this will work. I'm not sure about it, but we'll see, because I am running Simple, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Substitute, and Heat Wave for coverage. So what Simple does? Simple, when this Pokemon's stat changes are raised or lower, the effect is doubled instead. And Calm Mind raises the user's special attack and special defense by 1. But because of Simple, it is by 2. So I'm at plus 4 in total. And Stored Power, plus 20 power for each of the user's stat boosts. So after 1 Calm Mind, my Stored Power will have base power of 100. and I will have the +2 special attack, so basically, effectively it has 200 base power. And if I can get more of those Calm Minds up, it will do more and more damage, which is amazing, although it gets kinda stopped by the Clefable with potential unaware, but also Magic Bounce is pretty good against me because I tend to run quite some toxic users on my team, so that's a reason for him to maybe go Magic Bounce and not Magic Guard and not unaware. And again, like most times, with just enough speed to outspeed his fast Mon and rest on the special attack and HP, and the Wiki Berry to recover a bit more after some substitutes. So, I'm more confident for this match than last time, but again, you never know, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we are in the battle after I switched teams, because last time I accidentally brought my week 4 match team, which isn't great, and I'm not sharing that because I know my week 4 opponent will watch this battle. So I already reacted to his team, so these 4 are the 4 that I did expect. Licky Licky and Nidoking are a bit more on the weird. No, well, they're not bad or anything but I just didn't really expect them. But hey, doesn't really matter. So just one thing. Let me just check if Licky Licky gets Rapid Spin or not. Ooh, nice background, a nice new background for Cerebi. Okay, so no Rapid Spin for Licky Licky. That's nice. Okay, so great. Now we just wait for some people, or okay, copy link. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm just waiting for some people, I guess, and then the match begins. So I think, okay, there are 2 things I need to consider. Okay, so there is no Zeraora, which is great for me, to be honest. I really like that, so I can leave with my convention because Zeraora was basically the only thing I was worried about. Although Inferno can be annoying with potential fake out breaking my sash. So, but I can, in that case, I can go into my Gastrodon, I think. Although I can just, I don't know if there's anything that really doesn't like my Gastrodon. Although Licky Licky can Power Whip, I think. Let me just check once more, because I haven't really prepped for a Licky Licky. And does it get anything like Stealth Rocks? I should have looked at this before. I think I did, but I just forgot. Okay, so, and it does get Power Whip, right? Power Whip. Yes, okay, so, waiting for more people, or just start? Because otherwise we can just go ahead and start this epic battle. Just click this away, and then okay, so I think I still want to lead with my Galvantula, and I can just switch to my Gastron if he leads Infernape, but I don't really expect that. So okay, in that case, just start the battle. So I will lead with Galvantula, and he goes with Miss Mages. Okay, he can go with the Mystical Fire, which can be really annoying, but I don't know what else my Galvantula does in this matchup. So let's just go for the Thunder Wave, I think, or he might go into the Nidoking, but I don't think so. Okay, so let's just go for the Thunder Wave. Yes, okay. Nice, we get that pair, and we get the first turn pair. Okay, some hacks, but hey, I don't really care if the X is on my side, honestly. So let's just go for the Sticky Webs, and then yeah, okay, Mystical Fire. I expected that, not really big surprise. And I think I just want to. Do I want to sack my Gastrodon? Let me see if I take my my Galvantula, I can speak again something like the Jirachi. Showdown usage, and how much do I do to it? I do some decent damage, And well, does Miss Mages get get energy ball? Because that's why I don't really want to switch into my Gastrodon. Let's just see. I think it does. Energy ball. Yes. Okay. So let's just go for the thunder. So okay, it does some damage. Okay. So might not be the best play honestly, but now I think I can safely go into my Aerodactyl. Because if we have a look at that matchup, Miss Mages, Netblood, yeah, my crunch just decimates it. But I can also go into you, but I don't think that is a good idea because of the mystical fire. I can also get a sub up if I want to. Let me check as well. So what would he do to me? Okay, he doesn't do that much. So I think I go into my Kyurem and go for a substitute. Try to get some shenanigans up. Let's see, we go for the substitute. Because I don't see what else he can do with me. He can go into the Noivern and potentially, well, he doesn't want to go switch into Noivern at this point. Okay, so he goes into the Nidoking. And I think I just get a free Ice Beam. Because I don't think what he can do to me. What? Interesting switch in his part. And though he might have expected a Toxic? Nah. Huh, interesting. Anyway, let's just go for the Ice Beam. And straight up get it. Nice. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So this is a really good start for us. Because we got the sticky webs. We got a pretty damaged Miss Mages with the paralysis mainly. We got a sub up on the Kyurem Black, and it can outspeed everything except the Noivern. Okay, he goes into the Infernape. That's okay, that was predictable. I just go for the Earth Power. Nothing that he can do to me except break my sash with a Mach Punch or anything, and then I get another free kill, right? Right? Okay, he's left and he is Life Orb, and yes, I just get another kill. Nice. Nice. So this is going really well at the start, and he goes into Noivern. Yes, okay, that was predictable. Now I think let's just check my Gastrodon is especially defensive, so I just go into my Gastrodon. Right, I don't see any. Okay, nice. So that's great. What do I do now? Can go for the Ice Beam, but well, what can Jirachi do to me? Can Jirachi get anything like an energy ball or anything? I don't think so. I did check this beforehand, but okay, he does get energy ball, so so that's kind of annoying, but let's see. No, not Jirachi here. If I have my Gastrodon against the Jirachi, showdown usage, and I do well. I don't do anything with that. So I think I just go for the Ice Beam and see what happens. He goes for the Tailwind. That's interesting. Okay, so we killed the Noivern, which is great. But now he has that Tailwind up, which is kind of scary, but we can stall out some turns. Infiltrator. Ooh, Infiltrator. Okay, so he goes to the Licky. What does he do to me? Can Licky get some kind of sweet? I honestly don't know what Licky does. Let's just go for the Toxic. He goes for Protect. What? So he is stalling out. He's probably just scouting out. Well, Power Whip, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Oh god. Okay. That was not smart on my part. I talked about Power Up earlier. I don't think I guess really did something for me at that point. If I look up Licky, if he gets any fighting type moves, because I think I might be able to get some sweeps with my well, he gets brick break, that's something. He gets earthquake and hammer arm. Okay, if I just look up Excadrill versus Licky Licky and knock off. Okay, so I don't do that much though, and with a potential earthquake from him, I don't like that, but let's see, and maybe some, I honestly don't know what to do at this point, but let's see. Okay, what does my Kyurem do to him? Not much either. Great. And he has own tempo, I think. Okay, so he doesn't have to deal with for much longer. I don't know what to do against him, honestly, but I think I have this locked up right now. So let's just go into my Excadrill, and see. Yeah, Iron Head doesn't do that much, but I can just go for the flinch, although he's probably oblivious. So Sword Dance won't do that much. Okay. Ooh, protect again. If I went for the Sword Dance there, that would have been pretty cool. But hey, let's just see what will happen. Just go for that. Well, I can also. Yeah, okay. Okay, does some decent damage on Rocky Helmet. And he flinches. Nice. The flinch is nice. Does he get any recovery? I'm so bad at this. Anyway, let's just go for another Iron Head. Hope for another flinch. No, okay. So let's just go for Sword Dance, because he'll probably protect here. Yes, okay, that was predicted, but he might be what? No, oblivious doesn't matter, because that's unaware. So I did 37%. So I think Earthquake should do enough, because +2 attack. Yeah, okay, nice. And that one is gone as well. Nice. And now Miss Mages, he's paralyzed, so just clean up, and I think that's already it. Okay, I made a small misplay with my Gastrodon, but I didn't really need it anymore, so I think this is just it, or it might be Scarf, but that wouldn't really matter at this point. So let's just see. Let's go for an Earthquake. And that is the battle already. Wow. Nice. So, that was a pretty quick match. 4-0. So I'm in the positive, +2. And I'm really liking this. So next week will be against the Dallas Oshawotts. I'm really excited for that battle. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time, and of course, stay alive.